Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So in today's episode of the Thorium mod, we have quite a lot to do. First off, we have to take down a brand new boss in the marble biome, which I'm quite excited about because I'm going to use an accessory that you all recommended that's going to make this weapon even better because I was running into some issues with it yesterday. And because it's episode 10, I like to treat episode 10s as special occasions. In the overhaul series, we brought on Chaos. Now, in today's video, what I want to do is I want to take down Turkor the Ungrateful. Now, as many of you are aware, recently, and unfortunately, Turkor became a homeless boss. He was removed from mobile Terraria, and if this was Wreck-It Ralph, he'd be slumming it up in the area where they keep all, like, the plugs, the extension cable. Am I remembering Wreck-It Ralph correctly? I don't really know, because my heart aches so much for Turkor. So we're going to give it the screen time it deserves, a final send-off. We're really going to pour one out to Turkor today. I feel awful for him. He's the goodest of boys, and I'm sad to see him gone from my Terraria. So welcome to the Throwing series. I am serious. We are going to take down Turkor. Thanks to Constellaria, that is a possibility. So you may have seen in the last episode, and let me get this out of the way super quick. I'm going to give you all an apology straight up, because I kind of messed up in the last episode quite big, something that if I was a viewer, it would annoy the hell out of me. Basically, I made the episode about making this amazing weapon. It was the title, it was the thumbnail, because I was very excited about it. But I cut the scene where I was using it to heal me, because there's a scene in the video where I'm going, oh, I don't have any potions left. But it's because there was a fight that I had to cut where I speak about the fact that, or there was a portion of the fight where I speak about the fact that this doesn't actually heal for very much. It heals for 1 health a tick, and it isn't worth it because it's better to kill the boss faster than it is to heal. I don't know, right? But I cut the scene and it would have made the video a lot better, so I apologize because I made a moron of myself. And I hope I didn't put any of you off. But I did speak about it, I just removed it. So, yeah. Okay, Canteen. This is what you all recommended to me. Non-consumable throwing weapons will take 40% longer to exhaust you. So I'm actually very grateful that we got this right now. This can be upgraded all throughout our adventure. Yeah, the thing is with this is it's great, but because I didn't have that exhaustion canteen, it wasn't great. So it's going to be a lot better today. Now, before I do that, I actually want to make some consumables here. So I went and farmed out for some more of these bronze alloy fragments. So I'm going to make one of these first off. This is going to be for the boss, and then I'm going to make 600 of these. So these are what they look like. They're heavy. Oh, it's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. So I'll probably be using these and the molten knives as well in combination with each other to do this. It's the start of a whole new month, which is exciting. I always find that to be pretty amazing. First thing that happened to me when I woke up, Courtney pinch punched first of the month to me, which is annoying because I never managed to get her. So I'm going to do it to all right now, right? Pinch punch first of the month and all that. Do you do that where you're from? I don't know if that's a British thing. It's got to be a national thing, right? This feels like when I was at school, that was of national importance. That was probably more important than, I don't know, whatever the teacher was saying. I was going to say homework, but I don't feel like anybody ever took that seriously. Okay. Now that I've given everybody some bad advice about school, it's time to buff up and give this a go. So this will be my my first time doing this in a long, long time. And I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know how it's going to go. Let's see how these work out. I'm always curious to see how weapons that were designed to be used at the exact same time as a boss end up working out. Like, you get these from the same biome that basically get you to fight this. And I would say, right now, I'm going to add these to the bad category. These are in the trash category. So yeah, let me show you how good the healing is with this. So just keep an eye on my health as I try and land some hits. I'm struggling to land hits, obviously, which is not great. But as you can see, it doesn't really heal for that much. So my argument was that you could use these, and these fired a bit faster and did a bit more damage. And these were probably better. Okay, the fight is still going strong, which is great. I'm very pleased about this. Oh, I remember this now. So this looks a little bit different than when I last fought it, but it cycles through 3 different attacks, doesn't it? It starts off as a warrior and then goes to like archery and stuff. Pretty cool. Okay, my exhaustion meter is full. Whoa. Okay, that didn't go too well. I'm gonna give that another crack. It is a hard fight. Like I'm really struggling with that. But I almost feel like I could use better weapons. I might go for the wrench again. I kind of enjoyed the wrenches. I feel like the wrenches were pretty decent. Let me buy some wrenches and then I'll give that another go. Ooh, okay. So I just got this. I didn't know this was a thing. Warding Olympic Torch. Throwing damage increases your movement speed by 1% and up to 25%. Throwing damage increases your throwing speed from 0.4 to up to 10%. These effects will fade after 3 seconds of not dealing throwing damage. That's kind of interesting. I want to see what my jump height is like. It's not that great without what I've got, but this could be a bit of a game changer. Like, this could be the accessory that we need. That's kind of interesting. Like, you know when you get an accessory and you kind of wasn't expecting it? That's probably, like, the best feeling in modded. When you just, like, find something randomly, you don't have to Wikipedia it. Ooh, I love it. Okay, let's test it out again. I really like these wrenches. They take a while to throw, but I feel like the damage that they do is well worth it. Okay, so I'm actually finding that these wrenches are pretty hard to hit. Because what you've got to do is you've got to really anticipate the movement of the boss. Now, because I don't know the movement of the boss very well, yeah, it's not going too good. But would I say this is harder than the last boss? I'm not really sure, but they both feel difficult, which is good, because I kind of like a challenge, you know? I don't want anything too easy, right? Oh, God. Oh, when it does that speed up attack, that hurts. Okay, so we're in the arrow phase. Alright, so this will be a little bit easier because it stays still for a little bit longer. Okay, I think I'm into the 3rd phase now. And what seems to be happening is there are multiple versions of the boss, which is crazy to look at. One of them is a mage, and this is it. So getting very difficult now. I don't feel like I can handle it. I feel like I'm gonna bite the dust on this one, but I keep pushing on just because I just want to see what's gonna happen. Okay, so we're fully in the mage part of the fight now. It just seems like nothing's landing though, and I'm getting kind of like confused with myself because the other two, the spectral versions of them, I'm gonna call them spectral versions. You can't pass through them. They're like an actual thing, but you assume they're like ghosts just doing the attacks. Yeah, that was really hard. It was good hard, but still very hard. So I don't know what we're going to do. Are we going to pour one out to Turkor right now? Or are we going to crack on with that? Oh, that was difficult. But I feel like there are upgrades I could be making. Let's have a little look at our arena and let's see what we could do. So, first off, we could be extending this so that we've got loads of room. That could be like step number 1. And then I could go and get some more molten bars so that we have more molten knives. I think that would be better. We could also... We could probably reforge some accessories. I mean, right now, warding, armored, that one could be different. Okay, I made the changes and I'm ready for another attempt. As you can see, the arena is now much bigger. So I'm hoping that that really makes a difference. You know what? I've left this little piece down here. That's going to bother me. Let me just grab that for you. Thank you very much. Okay, let me buff up and then I'll begin. Now, I'll probably cut the beginning of the fight. I'll probably just cut towards the ending part, if I could even get there, right? Because, oh, you've seen it all before. Okay, I'm onto the wizard phase. I really want to see if I can beat it. I don't know if you have to kill the other little bosses, but that one there has a health bar, but I almost feel like it was a glitch for it to have a health bar, because I would assume that, yeah, like I'm not hitting them. I thought this would be a pretty manic area to commentate over. I'm kind of interested, so that's why I'm commentating over this, even though this is probably like the worst time, just because I feel like it'll probably lead to the best stuff. Just a bunch of gibberish. I'm kind of excited for it. So yeah, this fight is going a lot better. I wouldn't say it was like miles better though. Like, I feel like I still took a lot of damage. I just feel like because of the fact I had a bigger arena, I did miss a few shots, but I don't know. I took a lot of damage, so it wasn't all good. I kind of like that the food system. I'm pretty sure, and I wasn't paying too much attention there, but I'm pretty sure it heals you and gives you a buff at the same time. even though I was still waiting on a cooldown. Okay, so both of these have health bars now, but I still feel like he probably just destroyed the one. Might be wrong about that. And it wasn't. Okay, amen. There we go. So that is the fight complete, my friends. Awesome. Okay, let's open this up. Bam. So we got... Oh, nice. This is perfect. So this is what we actually needed. Amazing. So this is the Champion's God Hand, which sounds amazing, but it was requested in the last episode that I farmed for it. I wasn't really feeling farming for it, so I'm really glad that I actually got it. I'm pretty pleased with that, so now we don't have to farm at all. Okay, so throws paralyzing lightning strikes, and then it also uses exhaustion, which is great because it gives us another reason to use this canteen. I ended up swapping out this for this, as you can see. Fun fact, I have seen an Olympic torch in real life. Very cool. So I now have the Champion's Wings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that with that, and then... Whee! Look at that. I can fly. I almost feel like I like jump height more, though. Let me try that again. I guess I could just get used to it. I feel like... I just feel slow. I feel slow in general now. I feel like it's all placebo, right? Why do I feel... Why, oh, there you go. I was like, oh, there's no benefit. I kind of like the extra jump height. I almost feel like... that just feels better. I love movement in Terraria. Give me good movement. I'll take it any day. Alright, let's test this out. So as you can see, it throws out lightning bolts. Amazing. And did we get anything else? I think it was just the wings, right? Okay. This is where it really gets sad. This is where the episode takes a bit of a turn. I'm sorry, guys, but we're going to speak to the blacksmith here. And we are going to get one out for our boy, Turkor. He was unfortunately removed, as we all know. And this is his celebration. So I do have some stuffing inside of here. And I got this when I was farming harpies at the beginning of the series, pretty much. Or like a good few episodes ago. Oh, I missed him so much. So let me get my turkey pet out. And we can do this. Should I make an arena? I almost feel like I should make an arena. But I'm probably not gonna. No, I probably should. Where should I make an arena? I might get Turkor right here. In front of all of his brethren. There we go. Okay. Right. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. I don't know if this is a fight that's going to go well or not. But let me use my lightning strikes. So with Turkor, what you've got to do is... You've got to take down the heads. And then you get a chance to hit the body. Have I got my canteen on? I do not. Let me put that on. Let me forget about my jump height for now. I'm caring more about exhaustion. Here he is, look at him. He looks distraught already. So what I think I'm going to do is for the exhaustion mechanic, I'm going to start using... Okay, that's it run out. But what I was going to say is I'm going to use it until it gets exhausted. And then I'm going to use my consumables for the body. Because you only get a certain amount of seconds with the body and then it goes back to spitting out more heads. And this is why this fight can last for absolutely ages. I do feel like maybe it is best to just use some actual knives, though. Okay, this fight has been going on for many minutes, and I'm ready to give in. Because, 20,000 health, it's a little bit too much. You combine that with all the heads. You know what? I'm proud to die to Turkor. I'm proud. Our old friend. Yeah, he really wasn't worth the time. He wasn't. He wasn't. I predicted that it would take around half an hour to kill that bad boy. I mean, I called him the goodest of boys earlier. I take that back, right? But that was not worth it in the slightest. Oh my god. That was not worth it at all. So, up next is the Star Scouter. Star Caller. Consumable. One should take proper precautions before contacting the unknown. Send out a signal into outer space. Only usable high in the Sky Islands. Okay, so what's it called again? Sorry, confusion. It is called a... I'm pretty sure it's called a Star Caller. Star Caller. Baller. So you need some meteorite bars and you need some strange alien tech. Now these are from UFOs that you get up in the sky. Let me just do a little double check that I haven't already got one. Okay, I haven't already got one, but I do have some plants. Very nice. So let me tell you all a bit of a funny story. So for the past 20 minutes, I've been farming out for the item that we need for the next boss fight. And these 20 minutes are going by and nothing is spawning. And I'm like bopping along to some music, having a pretty good time, not really caring about nothing spawning. But then after 20 minutes, I thought to myself, do you know what, James? Maybe you should probably look up why these enemies aren't spawning and why you aren't getting the item you need. It turned out that you don't get the tech from space, you get it from a meteorite. And that should have been a big red flag because it said that it needed meteorite bars. So I spent 20 minutes doing nothing. I did have a good time though. I did bop along to some good tunes, so I actually feel pretty uplifted for it. But that being said, I've got it now. I'm going to head back home and get this prepped. So we got one piece of strange alien tech, and we actually only need one of those. And look at that. Would you look at that? 3 meteorite bars, which means I do need to go back and actually mine some meteorite. How many do I need? I don't feel like it's many. It's 8. I'm 5 short. Okay, amazing. Well, let me go back and get some. So in yesterday's episode, I said at the end of it, shout out to my nephew because it's his birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 14. Well, obviously today is his birthday. He's 14. And one of his main gifts was his very first skateboard. And it's cool because where I live, there's a skateboard shop. So it was just like a nice experience. We went together. We picked out all the components for his board. We got him like an entry-level board that wasn't pre-built. You know, it had some nice stuff on there that he's going to appreciate as he learns to ride. So he gets his gift on his birthday, and within an hour, there's already a video of him doing a trick that I can't even do. This kid is a wizard, and I can't believe it. How did he get amazing genetics? Because I really don't understand it. This kid's great. Like, I really can't wait to introduce him to YouTube one day. That is my goal. He's not really interested in Terraria, though, which is unfortunate, you know? I got him to play Portal 2 that one time, if you may remember, in an earlier season. And that was pretty good. He played Portal 2. So I think I can get him on the Terraria hype train one day. But yeah, definitely want to I definitely want you all to meet him. He's so cool. He's like me, but younger. He's a good lad. And we'll do that one day. But yeah, big shout out to him for having an awesome birthday and just being cool, I guess. I mean, it was a cool trick. He looked cool doing it. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I think I have enough pieces. I didn't manage to grab too many, but knowing meteorite, this is probably like, I don't know, 99. It's only 38 pieces of ore, though, so we'll see. Okay. Da-da-da-da. See, it's a lot more than you'd expect, right? Okay, Star Caller. That's the summoning device that we need, and we actually have all the buffs that we require. So I can go up to the area that I built and hopefully do this. I don't know if this area is going to be naff or not. We'll give it a good first go. Because of the fact that the gravity gets involved so much, I don't know if that's going to be decent or not. It could work in our favor. Knowing Thorium, knowing how difficult they've made their past 2 bosses, this is probably like walking into the lion's pit. But I'm kind of excited. Like, I want to see what this is all about. Because the past 2 bosses have been very different to how I remember them personally. Here it is, guys. It's this little tornado right here. So what I remember about this boss is... Actually, do you know what? I don't remember too much. I feel like I'm getting it confused with the actual UFOs that you get in Terraria. Because I hate those UFOs. Like, just to be clear, those UFOs can eat it. I never do that event in Terraria anymore. Which I feel like makes my Terraria experience even better. I won't lie. Like, it definitely does. I just like skipping the Martian Madness. Alright, I remember that. That's the attack I remember. I remember the attack where it kind of like flies over you and shoots down. See, I thought I was getting it confused at first because it wasn't doing it, but that's the bit I remember. So my memories of this boss is... I don't know if it's good. I don't know if I like this boss. I mean, what am I thinking right now? It's not too bad, but only because I'm winning. Like, it's not annoying me because I'm winning. I feel like if it was the other way around and I was losing this constantly, I'd probably not be too pleased. I mean, that's all bosses, right? Bosses are good when you're beating them. Oh, I hope I do this fight well. I hope I can win this, because this seems like the kind of fight I don't want to do again. It's because it gives me UFO flashbacks. Oh, okay. it is actually going very well so far. And I'm enjoying the gravity effect, especially when it comes to bounce. Oh, I was going to say, especially when it comes to bouncing over these, as I land the second it goes off frame. This arena is actually a pretty decent size as well. I really thought that this would be too small, and I would have to come back and build some more. So this is working out pretty well. I'm happy with this. I did want to win after the Turkor disaster. Left that boy in the oven too long. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's getting interesting. I like these. These are cool. I think I like them just because they're an interesting color. It's kind of nice just to see some... I'm a sucker for some rainbows, right? Not rainbows in general. Like, I'm not buying into that, but I like a little bit of multicolored lighting. I think they're ace. Ooh, okay. The fight is definitely getting harder now. That was good. I enjoyed that. That pulled it back for me. But I do need to make a bigger arena, something wider, something lower down. But that's going to do it for today's episode. So it is a brand new month, and I definitely want to keep up with that, you know, that success that we had last month. So when it comes to views and stuff like that, that's down to me, in my opinion. You know, I've got to make good videos. I've got to put them out consistently. I've got to make interesting stuff that you guys are going to want to watch. So that's on me. But what you guys could be doing over this month is making sure you're always giving it a thumbs up. You've hit the notification bell. And if you haven't already subscribed, because I know a lot of you who watch are not subscribed, just maybe consider logging in today and clicking subscribe. It goes a long way. The channel is averaging a couple of hundred a day, and I'm really, really pleased with that. But I would like to see it higher, because I feel like we've got a great community here, and it's worth being a part of. So that's about it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.